This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, keeping you informed about the happenings in Annapolis and the area. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. The Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, November 4th, 2019. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Hopefully you're on time this morning and you remembered to push your clocks back an hour this weekend. Well, Saturday certainly was not the day for Annapolis. It started out strong with a resounding win by Navy over the Eastport Army in the 22nd annual tug of war, but it went downhill from there. The Annapolis side had some strong political weight with County Executive Stuart Pittman, State Senator Sarah Elfreth, and Annapolis Mayor Gavin Buckley, who actually had his son stand in for him because he's nursing an injury in his leg. But it was not enough to defeat Eastport, and Eastport prevailed 5 out of the 7 tugs. But you know what? It is all for good fun. It is all for great charities, and it is a wonderful party, both on the Annapolis side as well as over on Eastport. So congratulations to the Maritime Republic of Eastport. You have won back the trophy, but we'll see how we do again next year. The Arundel County Health Department is warning people that may have come into contact with a raccoon near the Annapolis Roads community that it has been infected by rabies. This raccoon was discovered near Ogleton Road in Queen Anne's Circle on October 30th, and it has tested positive for rabies. So if you have had any direct contact with an infected raccoon, especially if you have pets that may have some unexplained wounds, you want to contact the health department at area code 410-222-7256. This is an event for next Saturday, but I want to put it on everybody's radar because I think it's a great idea. The SPCA of Anne Arundel County is going to be holding a pop-up adoption event at 186 Main Street in Annapolis from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're going to have a variety of dogs and cats and other shelter animals there, all in need of a loving home. And get this, anybody who submits an adoption application at the event will receive 5 free parking tickets. Now, these are the ones that allow you to park for free, not the parking tickets you get when you overstay your welcome, for the city of Annapolis. They will also be accepting donations at that location as well, and some of the things that they really need would be beds, leashes, crates, blankets, and towels. Since we are into November, Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and there is a website called bestblackfriday.com, and they have listed a bunch of stores that are open on Thanksgiving. Now, I would suggest that you don't patronize these stores because, come on, it's Thanksgiving. It's time for families. Well, here they are. Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond, CVS, let me cut them some slack because somebody may need some medicine or other health-related issues, so they're okay. DSW, Macy's, Mattress Firm, just in case anybody wants to buy mattresses on Thanksgiving, go figure. Old Navy, Rite Aid, also will cut them a little bit of slack. Walgreens, cut them some slack. Dollar General, Five Below, JCPenney, Kohl's, Michael's, Target, Victoria's Secret, Walmart, and Whole Foods, all going to be open on Thanksgiving. I say don't shop there. Let them know that you think Thanksgiving is for friends and family. And after all, there is always Black Friday. Some sad news out of Glen Burnie. The 83-year-old Snyders Willow Grove restaurant will be closing in January. They posted a notice to their front door and also to Facebook on November 1st, and it read very simply, "To all our friends and customers, it's with a heavy heart that we have to say goodbye after 83 years. Our lease is coming to an end, and we have decided it would be best not to renew. We will be closing at the end of January 2020. We ask if you or anyone you know has any gift certificates, please use them before we close. It has been our pleasure serving you and the community through our many years. Thank you for the memories, the Snyder family." Very sad when you see an institution have to close. All right, that does it for the top news today. Please make sure you're checking out eyeonannapolis.net throughout the day because we do update it throughout the day. It is Monday, and that means that Ann Alsina is here with your Monday Money Report. As we have always, we have George Young standing by with your local DMV weather forecast. And hey, if you didn't get a chance to check out our Legacy Business Spotlight on Saturday, you want to give that one a listen. That was with Sky Vasquez, who is the owner of Art Things in West Annapolis. And they've got some exciting stuff going on there, so you want to check that out. Okay, hang tight. All that coming up in just 1 minute.
When a ring from the United States Naval Academy comes into Zachary's for a center stone, it always makes us wonder, where's this one going? Where's this one been? A nuclear sub in the North Atlantic? A carrier deck in the South Pacific? The moon? 52 astronauts are Academy graduates, from Iwo Jima to Okinawa. Corregidor to the Coral Sea, Midway to the Persian Gulf, Congress to the White House. These rings go where America goes. 73 that went to war were awarded the Medal of Honor. But wherever they go, wherever they may serve, our admiration goes with them.
Zachary's. Online at zacharysjewelers.com. More than a jewelry store, a jeweler.
Going out? You need the most up-to-date local weather. Here's George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis with today's forecast.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, November 4th. After a chilly but nice weekend across the Annapolis region, it'll be fairly nice today through Wednesday with breezy but sunny 50s today, followed by sunny 60s tomorrow and more sunshine and 50s on Wednesday. And while Thursday will likely be okay too, with temps in the 50s or 60s for highs, a cold front with legitimate cold air behind it will move into the region late in the day and will likely kick off some rain showers as a result. But then things could get slightly interesting as a low-pressure system might move along that frontal boundary to the south of the region, and it could possibly be the right combo of cold temps and moisture to produce the first snowflakes of the season overnight Thursday into Friday morning, before skies then clear out with 40s and 50s for highs Friday through the weekend. Stay tuned for updates as the week moves forward, but feel good about the first several days of the week ahead. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DMV Weather. Make it a great day out there, and be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching for DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores, and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter and on our website at dmvweather.com, so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever been to the Annapolis Mall when it opens for the day? Maybe you've noticed the line of folks waiting to get into the Apple Store. As you may know, I'm a Mac user, and today's episode of the Daily News Brief, in fact, all of the episodes of the Daily News Brief have been produced right here on my Mac computer. What you might not know about is MacMedics. They were founded here in Annapolis in 1989, and they are an Apple-authorized premium service provider, the only one in the Baltimore-Annapolis, D.C. area. And what that means to you is that they repair all Apple devices, including the iPhone screens and batteries, all without an appointment. And most repairs are done the same day, usually within 2 hours. They also sell everything except the iPhone and the watch for the same price as Apple. I don't know why you would go anywhere else. Give them a call at 410-757-MACS, or if you're not into the whole letter thing, 410-757-6227. Stop by their retail store in Severna Park on Benfield Road, or their service center in Lanham, right off of Route 50. Or you can always check them out online at macmedics.com. I'll tell you, they've saved me quite a few times, and I know they can save you.
Your money, managing and investing it can be confusing and sometimes scary. Here to help you put your financial picture into focus is Ann Alsina from CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report.
This is Ann Alsina of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. Stock market indices were up again last week, with the S&P 500 reaching an all-time high midweek. Part of this came from publicly traded companies releasing earning results, telling us how much money they made for the third quarter. The Fed also impacted the market with another rate cut on Wednesday. What is the Fed anyway? The Fed is a nickname for the Federal Reserve Open Market Committee, which sets monetary policy. The Federal Reserve banking system is made up of 12 regional banks. These banks hold the reserves of private commercial banks, lend to banks to cover short-term cash flow issues, issue currency, and clear payments between banks. They are both private and governmental institutions, depending on the service being provided. The Federal Open Market Committee, or FOMC, is made up of the 7 members of the Federal Reserve Board, the president of the New York Fed, and 4 of the remaining 11 bank presidents. The FOMC meets 8 times a year to review economic data and give guidance on the federal funds rate, or the rate at which banks will lend money to each other, typically overnight. This interest rate then drives the rates at which banks will lend money and the rates they pay to depositors. Unlike most central banking systems in the world, which have low, steady inflation as the key goal, the U.S. operates under a dual mandate, both full employment and price stabilization, or low inflation. When they raise rates, they are tightening the money supply, making it less attractive to borrow money. When the Fed lowers rates or loosens the money supply, they are encouraging companies and people to invest in equities and to borrow money, both of which put more money into the economic system. The lower rates mean variable interest rates on credit cards, home equity loans, and such will go down. Savers will suffer as banks will also lower rates paid on savings accounts and certificates of deposit. By lowering rates for the third time this year, the Fed is continuing to stimulate the economy and keep our current economic expansion going. What does this mean for you? You may wish to look at your current mortgage rates to see if refinancing makes sense. Evaluate how much cash you have on hand and see if it's being put to the best use. For more information and educational videos, please visit our website at www.CovingtonAlsina.com. All performance referenced is historical and is no guarantee of future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. The opinions voiced in this show are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which investments may be appropriate for you, consult with your attorney, accountant, and financial advisor or tax advisor prior to investing. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Ann Alsina with CovingtonAlsina. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Great Valley Advisor Group, a registered investment advisor. CovingtonAlsina and Great Valley Advisor Group are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Hello, friends. This is Brian Griffiths from RedMaryland.com, inviting you to the 2020 RedMaryland.com Leadership Conference, Saturday, January the 11th, 2020 at the Doubletree Hotel in Annapolis. Confirmed speakers include Congressman Andy Harris, Commerce Secretary Kelly Schultz, Transportation Secretary Pete Ron, Senator J.B. Jennings, Senator Steve Hershey, Senator Justin Reedy, Delegate Nick Kipke, Delegate Kathy Shalega, Delegate Lauren Erican, WBAL Radio's Andrew Langer and Jerry Rogers, Maryland Federation of Republican Women President Diana Waterman, Maryland Young Republicans Chairman Maria Sophia, Lauren Bogley from the Maryland Right to Life, and so much more. Tickets are available at redmarylandconference.com. Sponsorship opportunities and vendor tables are also available. That's redmarylandconference.com. Don't miss out on your opportunity to attend the redmaryland.com Leadership Conference, Saturday, January the 11th in Annapolis. Once more, buy your tickets now at redmarylandconference.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., keeping you informed with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. And take a moment to listen to our other podcast, The Maryland Crabs, released every Thursday at noon.